Hello students, I have my template 2020 open right here. Going to go ahead and save as, and I am going to call this water bottle 01 and save. So I know that's good right there. Of course, you want to make sure you have your own logo. Don't forget to change the assignment name here and put your own name in. That being said, let's go back to the modeling tab and get rid of this. And we need to make sure that our ribbon is the 3D ribbon. So we are going to go down here to the gear and switch to 3D modeling. So we're going to try to make a unique water bottle here. And we're going to do it three-dimensionally first. So let's talk about a few techniques. Now I'm going to keep my stuff pretty simple because I want this video to not go on for too long. So I'll do some very simple water bottles. So let's start out just by doing it with, let's say, the line tool. Right? We're on our top view. Ortho's turned on. No, it's not. There it is. Ortho's turned on. OSNAP is all set. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and go 6 inches this way. We're going to go 3 inches this way and then back up to 6. And then we'll bring it this way. We're going to click C and enter. C is for close. Okay. Now, let's do a, let's go ahead and do a round top on it here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 2-point circle, go like this. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put in a, like the neck of the bottle there. So let's go back to the line tool, bring that up about, let's say, 0.5 for ½ inch. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and offset that. Let's offset it rather, 0.5. We'll go in each direction, one here, one there. Go ahead and draw the line across the top. Tucked under trim is extend. Click the space bar once, click here and here. That will extend it. Let's get rid of that. Delete that. All right, so that's not a bad basic idea of what we're going to do here. All right, so so let's see. We're going to make this thing. Let's do it like this. We're going to go ahead and copy this in case we make any mistakes. Bring it over like that. And then we're going to go ahead and draw a line straight down the middle. And let's go ahead and trim off half of it. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and delete that. Let's delete this line out too. And let's go ahead and trim this and this. So now we've got this basic bottle shape, right? Worry about the cap and stuff like that later. All right, so now we're going to go over to draw and we're going to create a region. Actually, before we do that, let's switch our shading option to conceptual. Let's go to draw and we're going to go to region. Let's turn that into a region. I'm going to go ahead and select it and click the corner of the nav cube here. All right, so this is an interesting way to extrude this out. We can go ahead where it says extrude, and we're going to try this one, revolve. So select the object, spacebar, and now we're going to pick an axis point. So I'm going to go right down the center, so here to here, and then you can see you can actually wrap it around. but I'm going to just type in 360 for 360 degrees. Hit the space bar, and there you have it. So last thing to do is to stand it up, right? So we're going to go ahead and get the 3D rotate, select it, and hit the space bar. You need to go for this axis right here, pull straight up, and there you have it. I can move it away from the drawing there. Okay, so here is another way. We're going to stick with this basic bottle design here, okay? I'm going to go to box and cylinder this time. And I'm just borrowing this point here just to kind of make sure it's on the same surface. So I click and drag out, and then it's asking me for the radius. If you look down here, it says radius or diameter. I'm going to go ahead and click D for diameter, and I'm going to put in 3. I'm going to stretch up this way, and we're going to put in 6. So we have the height. Now I'm going to go back into cylinder, find the sphere. I'm going to kind of kiss the outside, and when you do, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little center right there. So I'm going to click here, stretch it out until I get to the edge. Click that, and that's where you have the top of it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a cylinder. I'm going to make that over here. Doesn't matter where, but as long as not near this. I'm going to go ahead and click and pull out. And again, you've got D for diameter right there. And I believe we did the diameter at 1. Yes. Now, with this one, we're actually going to go really tall. We're going to go 2.5. You could even do 3. Just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab the move tool, which is right here. Select it. Now I'm going to float, and then you see how that little, when I touch the bottom, that little center comes up. We're going to go ahead and grab that. And now I'm turning off the ortho, so I have a little more freedom. And what I'm doing is, the reason this is so long is because when I touch the sphere, what happens is you see that little plus sign comes up. We can actually also touch the cylinder, but what's going to happen is you're going to drop it on there, and that what it does is it centers it. Now I know it's sticking up too far, but here's what we do. We're going to go ahead and select it. We're going to go to front like this. Now you can either leave it like that if you like it, or you can do this. Select just that part. You're going to grab it by the blue, and then notice I come way out here. I don't go like this because it's going to jump, see? Come way out here, and then you can adjust the height. Now you could just eyeball that. Okay, so there's another way. So now we have 2 of these made. By the way, if you hit home, what happens is it automatically switches into right-click perspective, which can be useful sometimes, but difficult sometimes to zoom. So we're going to go back to parallel here. That's why I mostly navigate through the cube here. All right, so let's figure out something else here. So this was made with the revolve tool, and this was made with using the solid primitives. Let's do this one here. Let's go ahead and start with the circle. Actually, we're going to do the center diameter. Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to steal this surface here so I can, there we go. That's just for me because I like all my stuff to line up perfectly like that. All right, so we're going to go 3. Now we're going to go into draw and make that into a region. And now we're going to just use regular extrude. Oops, irregular extrude. Let's go ahead and select that, click the space bar and drag up. You're going to type in 6 for that. And that's how you can get your base on it. And then you can just go in, steal that one there, or make a fresh one. Grab it from the center. Drop it on the center of this one. And then you can do the same you can make a smaller cylinder the same way you made this one. or not. It's up to you. If you want to make a sphere, let me show you how to make a sphere this way. So you can go like this. It would be a diameter of 3 on here. And then what you would do is, if you want a different way to make it, and bring it like this. And go ahead and just chop that right in half using the trim. Make this into a region. And then we're going to go ahead and do the revolve on this one. Just, you got to go point A to point B. And then you got to type in 360 if you want it to be a complete circle. And then you can take that, and as well you can, you can just go ahead and use the move tool and place that right on here. Again, use the same way you made the bottom half. You would just pick a smaller cylinder, put that on there. Okay, so now let's do one more thing. Now this next bottle is not going to look like these. Let's go to a top view here. Let's make one that looks a little different here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start out with the straight line, and we're gonna go 6 inches like that with a straight line. Then let's see. Let's go in with really want to do a 3-point arc here. We're gonna go 1, 2, and let's say 3. And then we're going to do another one. We're going to connect to that, and we're going to go the opposite way. And let's make some adjustments here. First, let's go ahead and grab this ortho 1, and we're going to go 1.5. Bring that back up like this. Oh, you know what? I'll have a little curve like that. Actually, that's a pretty good looking bottle. I was actually going to use the sweep tool, but this is going to come out better as a revolved. So I'm going to go ahead and make that into a region. Change my mind. I'm going to use the revolve tool. Then I'll go back and show you sweep in a second. So we're on revolve. Select it. Go point A to point B. And type in 360. Did it work? Let's see. Did not work. We got to try that again. Revolve. Select it. Click point A. Click point B. There it is. And 360. It's kind of an interesting looking bottle there. I'm going to go ahead and stand that up. So 3D rotate, select the primary rotation, and there you go. It's kind of interesting. All right. So I'm going to show you sweep because sometimes that could help out with different types of designs. So let's go back in here. And let's start this again here. This is what I was getting at. We're going to go and do an arc like this. Go ahead and do an arc like that. And we're going to go ahead and make a diameter circle of, let's say, 0.25. So it's little, right? Make this into a region, the circle. And now here's what sweep does. I'm going to sweep, select your object, and then select your path. And I already know it's going to end right here, see? Follows the path. But you can actually, you can just actually go back here. As long as you have 2 of these. There we go. You can do the complete one like this. All right. And then we can just go ahead and do this one. Doesn't have to be near it, by the way. You can just do it like this. Select it, and then whatever path you select, it's going to jump to it. See? So that could be the straw, if you want to put a straw in. Okay. Next lesson, I'll teach you how to put some color on these things, make them look good. All right. Bye-bye for now.